So, and we're going. Alright, folks. Got all my camera issues sorted in terms of space. And we're in Mad Max mode to the driveway. Maybe if I put the charger, if I put it to the charger, it knows there's a charger at my house, which is interesting. It would actually back into the driveway. I think it's going to pull straight into the driveway. Not ideal, but still, I don't know. Eventually, with enough parking corrections, the FSD team will train into preferential parking direction. I like back there getting out of the Target parking lot. We were pulling onto like the main throughway. It did like a minor like hesitation, like a minor brake stab because there was a guy coming. However, it just like immediately followed through and says, "Okay, we're doing this now." There were no guesses about it, no nothing like that. It was very good actually. Got people walking here. We are aware of them. It's tight, and FSD is giving way to the pedestrians. This is perfect. I wonder if you could pick that up on the zoom lens. So they are hurrying across, but not necessary with FSD at the wheel here. Pedestrians are clear, and we're going. Little do they know that a robot was, I don't know, giving way to some folks just on a walk out in the cold, something like that. And on the highway, Mad Max mode doing its thing. I might have to call for a defrost. I think we got a little bit of frost creeping up on the inside of the window there. Just want to keep the view for you guys. I have a feeling the cameras, the FSD cameras, are fine. And that's it. We're just Mad Maxing home now. Nothing to it. In the far left lane, we're taking the middle lane position, only going to use whatever lane that's free. I like the undertaking posture. Yeah, up here, so 0.7 miles. It's probably still on map data going to put signal on the turn right, but all three lanes continue. But I've had FSD panic. Might be 2 lanes, I don't know, we're going to see it. But either way, 2 lanes continue, that's basically the main throughway and the highway. No, it says 3 lanes here. FSD had panicked. Version 13 had panicked at this point that it needs to get over on the right to make this point 1, you know, where we're coming up to this left exit. It's not required, obviously. Now, what we don't know is if version 14 took this posture because of that, or because it was a free lane to keep its passing speed. I almost think it might have been for that map data planning, but again, it's 3 lanes that go to the right, not 2. But we are in a good position to take the Meriden exit here at 0.6 miles. Yeah. Wait a minute. Something I wish the UI did. You see how that right camera comes up when we have the right turn signal? Well, when it does that, it makes the rear view camera go away, and I can't really pay attention to cars coming up. The only way to mitigate that is to bring up the camera view, which is not ideal. It's not zoomed in. So I think the UI team needs to work to keep the rear view up and the right turn signal camera and or left turn signal camera. They gotta work that in. I think those should remain out of in this weird transition period between supervised and unsupervised. But soon in an unsupervised world, that's neither here nor there. Just brownie points. Tell you what, it was wild this morning when I badged in at the gate at work. Car pulls up to the kiosk for the badge reader, the gate closed. It has to put distance. You know, that kiosk is back from the gate quite a ways, so it purposefully has to put the window at the kiosk to scan your badge, and then the gate opens. The only room for improvement in that was that was just a little distant from the badge reader. I had to kind of like pull my seatbelt up and lean out the car pretty good to scan it effectively. But the fact that we're there right now this early is brilliant. I'm not expecting unsupervised itself to be able to scan into work. However, I mean, just the fact that it has that logic baked in speaks more than the action itself, I think, about where we're at. Exit 5. I'm going to check if that is... Yes, I do want to take that. Sometimes the map data likes us to go a roundabout way, going to downtown and then back home. We're going to shoot past Hubbard Park. They might have the Christmas lights out. Always fun. It's free. If you come to Meriden, we have a really nice Christmas display all season long. I think it's from Thanksgiving to Christmas. It might be on for testing purposes as we drive by, but you could FSD through that. I'll probably do that. I've done it over the years as the FSD has progressed, since at least I've owned it 2 Christmases ago. It's kind of when we started that. And what a long way we've come. Back then, it could basically just lane keep on all city streets, highway, but the logic wasn't there. To now, where it's like picking up a cup of coffee and not spilling it. All important. And not get into a car crash, but waiting for a car, picked up on a speed and turn signal, and we're going. There's the car. Oh, I forgot to clean the rear view camera. I'll do that on both our trucks tonight before I go in. Don't know. Tonight that was just weird with the red hands. Hopefully that uploads to Tesla for some diagnostic. Maybe. Excuse me. It's entirely possible that the cameras were fogging up. And just inside the housing. Maybe the defrost wasn't running or something. But it happened like in the middle of the journey. Usually the aircon's dehumidifier is sufficient to, secondarily defog things that, like the camera housing. I've seen that. It's good we captured it. Gonna iron out all the kinks in this here. Get to full on unsupervised. That's the mission. And then somehow this transfer learns to Optimus. And then we're off to the fun stuff. Well executed, tight, practically U-turn there. Steady, high speed U-turn, comfortable. All critical, very confident. I think I just continue to film every day because something amazing could happen. Like, I literally think that we're going to capture so many amazing things just on my own commute because humans add this H factor to everything. Pretty high speed for a 25 zone. That's the only thing. I don't think we can control that. If we switch speed profiles, it doesn't change that behavior, I think, at this point. Uneventful, stopping for a red light. Version 13 on Cybertruck would feel like how I look just now, diving forward. Oh, excuse me. Quick there on the green light. Love it. Alright, in the finale, I'm looking for us to back into the parking spot in our driveway. Probably not gonna happen. Probably gonna awkwardly pull forward and have to clear my wife's or my Cybertruck again. Reasonably high speed through here. Looking out to see if anyone's out. I just don't like to sail past people. Car slows down a little bit with the parked cars on the side of the road. Alright, moment of truth. Where are we going to park today. We do have it set to driveway parking preference. Alright, we got the signal on. Oh, it's gonna back in! Yes! No way! This is awesome. Alright, maybe it just took a few days of using it. Alright, we are clear of my Cybertruck. Thank you. I'm gonna watch the mirror clearance here. Looks reasonable. Yeah, we're a good distance away. Wow, I wonder if it like parks returning to like kind of where you started. Watch out for the buckets there. I was hovering over the brake. Wow. Okay. There's, yeah. Grok, if you're hearing me now, tonight's summary. The car parked how we started today again. Anyone who made it to the end here, thank you. You're my hero. You're the real MVP. Alright, have a good night, folks. That's freaking awesome. We're parked exactly backed in driveway. That's what I was looking for. And hopefully it recorded. Yes.